These fighters thought the showboating would never catch up to them, until one punch shut the lights off and the crowd went dead silent.
Further behind them. Oh no!
Today, we're breaking down the best jaw-dropping moments where arrogance met reality. And trust me, when you see what happens in fight number 8, you'll understand why boxing never forgives ego. Danny Garcia versus Amir Khan.
Champion versus champion, and Khan comes out with a huge left hook to start out.
Khan was ahead on the scorecards, using his superior speed to outbox Garcia through 3 rounds.
Body from Garcia. Told by his corner, don't jump out at this guy. You can see everything he's doing. Elbow. 3 shots here for Khan.
But Garcia was patient, waiting for his moment. In the 4th round, as Khan leaned in with his jab, Garcia stepped back and countered with a picture-perfect left hook that caught the Brit flush on the temple.
Good left hook by Garcia. Khan is back with the hook. These guys are bleeding out like the jab. Here's how Danny Garcia overcomes everything. Good left hook, it's over the top, and down goes Khan. He got everything into that. Look at the balance, timing, boom. Gets him in the back of the jaw, under the ear.
Khan's legs gave out immediately, and he went down hard, his body twitching as he tried to regain his senses. The referee immediately stopped the fight as Khan's corner rushed to his aid.
Look at him, it's over. He was barely there, but not enough. Danny Garcia has pulled off one of the best knockouts.
Miguel Cotto versus...
Left foot hit perfect.
Cotto had silenced the trash talker with a devastating final round knockout. Jermall Charlo versus Julian Williams. In December 2016, Jermall Charlo defended his IBF junior middleweight title against undefeated Julian Williams. Williams, confident in his abilities, indulged in pre-fight trash talk, convinced that he had the weapons to dethrone Charlo.
You gotta fight me now. Either fight me or vacate, Jamal. Stop being a girl and step up. Getting all that free money. Stop being a girl and step up and fight me. Turkey, step up and fight me. It's a big fight. The fans want to see it. It's 2 of the best junior middleweights in the world, and we both in the prime of our careers. Step up. It's about legacy. It's about legacy. It's about money. It's about greatness. I want to be great. Step up and fight me. All y'all turkeys, 54s, all y'all turkeys.
Williams taunted Charlo early in the fight after hitting him with clean blows.
It's because he can dictate with the jab on the outside.
Left hand bind on the inside.
But the trouble he has here.
Oh, and that jab sent Williams to the canvas.
He's got to get up slowly.
It's a pro or an amateur, and it was a power jab from Charlo that sent him to the canvas.
Same right hand has come with the uppercut.
Williams landed the jab, but of the frame. Charlo working his way inside. There's a nice jab, but a good...
Big good lead right hand by... Watch it! So he showed the character of these two guys. It weighs right hands in that round.
Countering well, getting the lead, gets it going.
So Charlo takes it well, they're good chin.
Yes.
Stop holding, Rock.
However, in the 5th round, Charlo stopped him with a powerful uppercut, dropping Williams and ending him moments later, demonstrating his brutal superiority.
And in fact, we heard Shield selling.
Williams went down face first, second time in the fight, second time in his career.
He's got to hold. He's got to hold. He's not holding. This is the youth.
Down goes Williams for the 3rd time. The fight is over. When it comes to Jermall, the hit.
Roman Gonzalez versus Brian Valoria.
Much more important, protect yourself at all times. Y mucho más importante, protege durante la pelea todo el tiempo. Buena suerte.
Gonzalez was dominating with his technical brilliance when he ended matters in the 9th round. After backing Valoria into the corner with a brutal body attack, Gonzalez landed a crushing right uppercut, followed by a left hook that sent the Hawaiian champion crashing to the canvas.
How do you miss him? It's amazing. And again, Gonzalez coming on late against Valoria, and that's going to be it. Take a look at the punches that he lands on the head. Then he's going to bring it downstairs, okay, upstairs, and then referees pay real careful attention to those punches landing. As you can see, the look on Valoria's face after getting hit with those body and headshots, where the referee has to take notice that he looks defenseless against all these punches that are being landed. And it's better to stop a man early than let him receive more damage later. The old adage about better a minute too soon than a second too late. As you can see, he didn't.
Valoria's eyes were completely glazed over as the referee immediately stopped the fight, giving Gonzalez a devastating knockout victory.
Roman Gonzalez. And he realized that there's a coming to an end. Eventually,
the WBC flyweight champion of the world.
Julian Jackson versus Harold Graham.
He's from New Jersey, as is Frank Sinatra.
Graham was outboxing the fearsome puncher Jackson through 4 rounds, using his superior technique and movement to frustrate the champion.
Defensive skills that I was telling you about. And a good round, a good opening round. Oh, good left right on the button. And Jackson is hurt and through the ropes almost and in desperate trouble. The former light middle champion, his vision is affected.
I think his left eye's closed, I'm sure it has.
Something is definitely wrong with Jackson's left eye.
Yeah, it's definitely.
He can't see out of it.
He's been caught, I don't know if it was.
Jackson cannot see out of his left eye.
But Jackson only needed one opening. In the 4th round, as Graham leaned in with a jab, Jackson unleashed a devastating right hand that caught him flush on the jaw.
No! That's what we were worried about. He won't get up from that.
He's out.
A right hand. It's all over.
He is out.
Oh, would you believe it?
Unbelievable.
Would you believe it? And he's still out.
When you can punch like that, Dave, what can you say?
That is such cruel misfortune, but...
Graham's legs turned to jelly instantly, and he crumpled to the canvas like a demolished building. The crowd fell silent as medical personnel rushed to attend to Graham, who remained unconscious for several terrifying minutes.
Bang, there you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, on a count out in 1 minute 13 seconds of the 4th round, the new WBC middleweight champion of the world, Julian Jackson.
Andre Ward versus Chad Dawson.
Protect yourself at all times. Trunks are good. Touch gloves. God bless you both.
After their controversial first meeting, Ward left no doubt in the rematch.
And these guys are aware of it, and they keep jockeying for position.
I worry about their lead head.
In most of his fights, where he here is the aggressor, I meant Dawson if I said Dawson's the guy who's being a little more aggressive early than we're used to seeing.
Well, there's been a lot of attention paid to the gaudy list of opponents and another right hook for Dawson. He's done it 3 times in a row.
Generally, when 2 guys like this have competent defenses, they're fast, they're in their primes, it's described as high-speed chess. Andre Ward's kind of mauling at times style.
By majority decision, now he is bleeding from above the right eye here in round 2.
In the 10th round, Ward landed a brutal left hook to the body, followed by a crushing right uppercut that sent Dawson crashing to the canvas.
Another left hook, and Dawson's legs are gone, and there's the 3rd knockdown of the fight.
And the opportunity presented itself, and Ward created his own opportunities time and again. I think it was off the top of the head that started the trouble there with the left hand. Not sure that it was the neck where he caught him. Hard to tell. I think it was on the chin and then on the...
Dawson tried desperately to beat the count, but couldn't make it to his feet in time. Ward had proven his superiority with a dominant performance capped by a devastating knockout.
WBC Super Middleweight Champion of the World, Oakland's own Andre S.O.G.
Michael Zarafa versus Isaac Hardman. Isaac Hardman started a furious altercation at the press conference.
Yeah, and it's going to show tomorrow. He's sparring with super welterweights. I ain't no super welterweight, and yes, I'm a big middleweight. I'll make the weight, and I'll walk straight up to this man. I'll bounce my gloves off his head.
Tomorrow night, the talk stops. He can say whatever he wants to say. Like I said, at the end of the day, skills get you over the line, and he doesn't have that.
I'm going to smash this bloke. It doesn't make me racist.
I want to. Hey, we got some tissues in here. Any tissue? You're emotional. You're emotional. You're a racist sook.
However, Zarafa let his fists speak for him when it counted most. He dominated Hardman from the first bell. Hardman was knocked down in the second round. Hardman discovered that winning in a news conference does not necessarily equate to victory in combat.
Calls a stop to this competition for your winner by TKO.
Brook versus Vyacheslav Senchenko.
As a reminder, obey my commands at all times, protect yourselves at all times. When I call for a break, I want you to give me a clean break. Touch gloves and let's go to work.
Brook was showcasing his skills when he unleashed a devastating finishing sequence in the fourth round.
Yeah, Jim, he was slipping and just weaving in and out, making Brook miss, but Brook can hardly miss him at the moment.
Yeah, you wonder if he's shaking the effects of the punches. I mean, they were solid punches that put him in trouble, so he may still be feeling a little bit.
Brook just taking his time, pacing it. Spearing jabs, there's another one again. A lot of spite in those punches.
After landing a perfect right hand that stunned Senchenko, Brook followed up with a crushing left hook that sent the Ukrainian crashing face first to the canvas.
And much better from Brook. Back on the left jabs again. As he weathered that little mini crisis. Marking up, and he's shaken to his boots with that right hand, down again. Absolutely right. It was a wicked punch. You knew he was in trouble the moment that detonated. It's time.
So that is the difference between them all the way through, the power that Brook can generate in his punches. I mean, that was a perfect shot, but it hurt Senchenko on several occasions leading up to that. Senchenko, to his credit, with his pride, he got himself back into things, was gaining a little bit of confidence, then it was knocked out of him completely.
Well, Jim,
one of the... was the one with the power, and then look at that, the shoulder right behind the shot. Little left hook afterwards, the uppercut glancing, but the job was already done with the right hand. As soon as the right hand landed...
Senchenko lay motionless as the referee immediately waved off the fight, with medical personnel rushing to attend to the unconscious fighter in a brutal display of Brook's punching power.
Terrific right hand shot. The job's done. As you can...
For the IBF Welterweight Championship of the world, from Sheffield,
Shannon Briggs versus Vitaly Klitschko. Shannon Briggs was boisterous, brazen, and self-assured. He teased the champion, threatening to knock him out brutally.
Let's go, champ! Let's go, champ! Look at you! You up there shivering! Turned his back. He like, man, this motherfucker's crazy. There you go. Everywhere you go, I go. I'm the champion. You the choke. You okay, little buddy? Fighting the ring. I'm fighting the ring. I'm okay. How you doing? I'm training.
Yeah.
You see the jab?
You're gonna hit my face?
Hey,
I'm gonna knock you out.
You ain't no champ. You look, you gotta fight. You ain't no champ.
But as soon as the brawl started, reality set in.
Test. Right hand. Back up Klitschko if they can. Right hand. And Klitschko's just walking through it. And again, he looks to chop. And Briggs comes in and I said Klitschko with a stoppage in the 7th or the 8th. And he's trying to make... his only way. And Klitschko again. And Klitschko again with that chopping right. And the Italian Vladimir Klitschko.
Klitschko delivered powerful blows. The swollen and injured Briggs was barely upright at the last bell.
As well, it's classic stuff for Briggs. Body shot and then went for the big right, and Briggs after go. Another left hook, right hand, and got another big right from Klitschko. He has won every round, and he has won it convincingly.
The outcome? Klitschko won by a lopsided decision, and Briggs had to go to the hospital after suffering from nerve damage and shattered bones. Carl Froch versus Jermaine Taylor. Taylor controlled the early rounds with his experience and boxing IQ, but Froch's relentless pressure was taking its toll.
Taylor continues to pop the jab. Oh my! Froch on the ropes. Froch starting to get his confidence now. He may be hurt. Froch backing up. Taylor moving in. Froch is hurt. Right hand.
In the 12th and final round, as Taylor tried to hold on for the decision,
to the expectations for all intents and purposes. Froch trying to rally at the end. To a great extent, you know, he beat a legend of Bernard Hopkins, defended the title several times, and lost to a very good champion in Kelly Pavlik.
Froch landed a picture-perfect right uppercut that sent the former champion's mouthpiece flying. Taylor crashed down hard, tried to rise, but stumbled backward. The referee immediately stopped the fight, giving Froch a dramatic final round knockout victory. Jason Solomon versus Amitesh Chaubey. Before the battle, Jason Solomon put on a full-fledged intimidation performance and taunted, strutting into the cage like a celebrity.
Both fighters weighed in approximately the same weight, but the hometown advantage goes to the Delhi Don.
He exuded confidence until reality set in.
You can tell.
Amitesh Chaubey wasted no time in delivering a lightning-fast punch that left Solomon tumbling to the mat only 9 seconds after the bell rang.
Presenting the Delhi Gladiators in the red, and here we go for the welterweight. Oh! He's hurt! He's hurt! He's hurt! He's hurt! He's out! Unbelievable! Amitesh Chaubey is your new Super Fight League welterweight championship of the world.
The arrogant arrival soon became the most humbling and swift departure.
Of the world.
Sam Maxwell versus Sabri Sadiri. The Frenchman Sabri Sadiri dominated the fight in the first round, knocking Maxwell down twice and controlling the fight.
Through the ranks as a bit to get to the final of the... Oh my goodness! I'm good enough to find a punch like that. Well, a dramatic opening, and he's looking to take Maxwell out here. Oh, he's got him again. Right hand this time. And this is turning into a nightmare for him.
Well, he was doing okay. He wasn't dominating the round, but he thought he was doing enough to win the round. But all of a sudden there, again, a double jab and a right hand, he missed.
Blood flowing from his... Oh, his big right hand right on the bell. The French corner.
Oh, good shot.
Maxwell's face starting to look busted up here. He looks a bit groggy. Here he comes again, Sadiri. And Maxwell almost falling into...
Needs to be at half and he's closer there with that right hand there, Sadiri.
Maxwell looking for big shots now.
By the final round, confident of his victory, Sadiri began to show off and taunt Maxwell, a mistake he would later regret.
Again, he gets it from such an unusual angle, and it's hard to defend against. That's Sadiri, because you know, this is the fight he knows he can hurt the guy.
Sadiri.
With seconds remaining, Maxwell delivered a vicious left-right combo that sent Sadiri crashing to the canvas in a shocking last-second knockout.
Oh, great shot! Left hand, right hand from Maxwell. Well, where did that come from? I can hardly believe what I've seen. A An astonishing turnaround. He gets to his feet and he stops it. He stops it. Sam Maxwell turns that fight around.
Sergio Martinez versus Paul Williams.
Both men were down in round one. Manny, what do you look for early?
Well, I'm surprised that Williams was coming out so fast sometimes.
Williams was having success with his awkward style and relentless pressure through the first round. But in the second, Martinez reminded everyone why he was special.
Martinez, great exchange.
This is what Martinez said he wanted was
far than it early in the first fight. Slapping left. Williams. Maybe because they're coming at each other, and so there's just not a lot of room inside.
Martinez has landed some clean punches, but to me,
That exchange gets rocked.
As Williams leaned forward throwing punches, Martinez stepped to his left and unleashed a perfect left hook that connected with surgical precision. Williams went down like he'd been shot, his body stiff as a board as he hit the canvas.
Good left hand. Get down, North Williams.
That is the knockout of the year, if nothing else. A sensational, shocking.
And we're going to take a look at how it ends. Williams throws a left, but Martinez beats him with the left.
shorter punch. Yeah, I thought it was a right hook. Shorter punch. And, you know, this is what's so strange about boxing and so great about boxing. Williams was fighting the perfect fight, doing everything right. And just one punch out of nowhere changed the whole result. He never saw the punch.
Martinez's left got there first. And Williams was out from the moment the punch hit him.
The referee immediately waved off the fight as Williams lay unconscious, showcasing Martinez's devastating counter-punching ability.
Champion of the world, Sergio Maravilla Martinez.
Felix Trinidad versus Ricardo Mayorga. Mayorga's trash talk and wild style had frustrated many fighters, but Trinidad remained composed and calculating.
Hard right hand lands on the button.
In effect, but this is his first time at middleweight, so.
Now he takes Trinidad's left hook. And this is a Mayorga tactic. Straight right hand.
In the 8th round, as Mayorga lunged forward with reckless abandon, Trinidad stepped to his right and unleashed a picture-perfect right-hand counter that caught the Nicaraguan flush on the jaw. Mayorga's knees buckled immediately, and he fell forward onto his face, completely unconscious.
The fight.
Very smart call. He saw the body shot, so he's just going to take it. Right there. Boom. Good body shot. The shot I've been calling for all night. Knew once he landed that shot, that would be it. Here, Mayorga just hurt from an accumulation of punches, and the right hand, left hook kind of does the deal, but he's still trying to stay up, and he went down from a very short right hand again.
And then the third time, Mayorga goes down to avoid further punishment. And that was probably enough to convince Smoger that, well, he's had enough.
And at this point, I think it was pretty evident that it was over. He was tired. He had no steam on his punches. He was just making it out of the way of the punches, then boom, there's a right hand and left uppercut again. The left uppercut was ferocious tonight.
The crowd erupted as Trinidad walked calmly to his corner, having delivered one of the most satisfying knockouts of his career. Cosmo Alexandre versus Nicky Holtzkin. Cosmo Alexandre went too far against Nicky Holtzkin. Despite being dropped twice in the opening round, Alexandre still decided to show off and make fun of his opponent.
Both men capable of finishing. Hook to a right hand from Holtzkin. And a head kick! A head kick from Nicky Holtzkin! The right cross perhaps. And there it goes. Alexandre looping his...
Not counter sweep.
That has to. There's the kick.
Alexandre's head.
Born, rare for him. Here come the hands of Holtzkin again. That 14-1 pro boxing record shining through now. Alexandre says it.
Cosmo's kick has to get off that cage. Nicky's backing him up.
Jumping knee. And a back is how do you do? Welcome to One Super Series.
Head. And then he comes up with a huge left hook that hit.
After spotting his weakness, Holtzkin launched an unrelenting barrage of blows, totally crushing Alexander.
Clean there for Alessandro. Right hand lead from Holtzkin. Solid right hand to the temple. There's a high kick from Holtzkin. And Cosmo says, you've got to do better than that.
We do have confirmation from referee Onari during the break that
The referee had to intervene after an aggressive uppercut sealed the deal as the final bell drew near.
First round. Down for a punch. Oh, spinning hook kick. How do you do? Nicky Holtzkin trying to go Cotto-mania and steal the round. He's had it. The big come off. The big come off. A Sunday freaking Irene. Nicky Holtzkin knocks out Cosmo. Alessandro. Come on. The big come off.
David Lemieux versus Curtis Stevens. Curtis Stevens boldly claimed to give Lemieux pain before the fight.
This is the fight that I want and that I finally have gotten. So it's time to go in there March 11th, just put in the pain. Pain, you know, one of them toothaches? You ever had a bad toothache that you didn't go get taken out just yet? You had a surgery and they give you no medicine to help you cope with it? One of them type of pain. Pain that needs something to come in your body to take it away. A straight pain, you know.
But it was Stevens who was in pain when the battle started. Lemieux destroyed Stevens with a devastating left hook in the third round, knocking him out.
Right hand, but I like his wide left hook. There's a good left hook to the body by Lemieux. Perfect. And Curtis is trying to get Lemieux to stop. Good look by Lemieux. When he punches, field his own. See, the closer they are side against Stevens. Correct. Because Curtis has the longer arm.
Lemieux delivered the only hurt that mattered, and the fight ended in a stunning knockout, demonstrating that in boxing, talking big is meaningless if you can't support it.
David Lemieux. Well, he went to throw. Lemieux beat him to the punch with a short right hand, right on the chin.
Bernard Hopkins versus Joe Calzaghe. He would never lose to a white boy, as Bernard Hopkins brazenly asserted.
You gonna tell me I'm gonna beat you?
Confidence.
I beat you already.
No chance. You lost, man. You got no chance.
I would never let a white boy beat me. I would never let a white boy beat me. I would never let a white boy beat me.
If you fight, you will lose. If you fight, you will lose.
I'll never let a white boy beat me. And you call it any statement you want. Anybody can print that I would never lose to a white person.
Hopkins used aggressive tactics right away, even pretending to deliver low strikes to slow the fight down.
Big shot by Hopkins and Calzaghe is down. You make the mistake, or he makes a cut. Calzaghe did. And charging Calzaghe. It's
Calzaghe, however, was unfazed and outclassed, outworking the veteran.
Stop! But Calzaghe goes to work. That's first. Hopkins left no doubt. Calzaghe to bring him the fight. Number of celebrities here, and they do because of the pick over here. And a sensitive, sustained back and forth action. We've had some moments like that. Could be low. Heads coming to.
It was obvious who was in control by the last bell. Hopkins was forced to retract his statements in the most degrading manner imaginable after Calzaghe won by decision. David Haye versus Tony Bellew. David Haye was full of arrogance going into his fight with Tony Bellew in 2017. He even dropped Bellew at one point, certain that he would win.
Tony Bellew just needs to, looks like they're going to go for it early on. From the bomber as Haye is all wild and Haye again, good shot. Back comes Bellew. This happened. Right hand from Bellew.
use it as a decoy, and then he'll come with the same left hand.
Expecting to land shot. From Bellow before they open up again. Here we wondered if a long tactical battle was coming to it. Maybe it will.
That's the thing. It can be as a decoy. It can suck the wind out of you like a Zarafa.
David Haye. Suddenly, but down he goes. Bellow. A counter shot. Something's gone with David Haye. He's not in trouble on his knees. His knees in serious. Something he can hardly walk. And he's got to go for the knockout. Can Tony Bellow sense it? Has both swing away. Tony Bellow assaulted big right hands and left hook.
However, he rapidly lost confidence. Bellow drove Haye into desperation by beating him up at the chalkboard like he was an unprepared schoolboy.
He's on the brink here, and down he goes. No knockdown, but he looks exhausted, and the injuries on the verge of one of the biggest upsets in British boxing. Sad to see a game lead. Belly right hand, left hook. David Haye trying to clean up. Down he goes. Any moment, and Tony Bellow with a right hand.
Bellow wasn't deceived by Haye's tactics. Ultimately, Haye was humiliated by Bellow's unrelenting attack, which destroyed his pride and his opportunities.
It's surely a few clean punches away from David Haye. Can hardly defend himself, and he's getting attacked from a dramatic,
Unprecedented and very extraordinary and fascinating to watch. Tony Bellow here.
Eddie Hearn on his feet saying,
Big round when Haye's actually won.
left hook.
Yeah, it needs to cut the ring off. Here's the jab from power and then punches. This is where Tony needs him.
Oh, Benny's here. And down goes Haye. And physically, can he even get back through the ropes? It's at 9. And the towel's gone in. And Tony Bellow.
Andre Mikovich versus Alex Hanan. Fueled by years of disparaging remarks, the feud between Andre Mikovich and Alex Hanan intensified in 2021. Hanan enraged Mikovich. His behavior was disrespectful, and he even punched Mikovich before the fight even started.
Gloves and let's get it on, boy. Listen, mate.
Okay, so that is certainly not in the spirit response, because we're happy with being punched in the...
Mikovich was in control from the beginning and defeated Hanan in the opening round.
And Hanan just stayed up. Hanan leaps in. As it's recovered, does Hanan. There's a shot again.
After knocking him down twice by the second, he threw a flurry of punches that compelled the referee to end the bout.
Response. Body shot.
Big right hand.
This is with his right hand and works, and there's the hook again, and he goes again. But he wobbles back up.
35 seconds to
finish. And he takes another shot and more. And here they come, and there's the stoppage. And it's a victory for the Russian Kiwi, Andre Mikovich, on the big stage here in Australia for the first time. Here he goes, pouring in the pressure. Plenty of shots. And John Couchy said that'll do, and a good stoppage too, because he was...
Joe Harding versus Johan Segas. This fight was a painful reminder that there's a difference between entertaining the audience and underestimating an opponent, because it may lead to a very embarrassing moment.
Nice front cheek. Got through there.
And the strength is shown off right there. He got in trouble, and he was able to whip Joe around. We're back to the center. Joe is all about the excitement and the unpredictability, so this is where he likes to thrive.
Joe Harding treated the ring as a circus show and decided to taunt Johan Segas with unnecessary dance moves.
Just taking some tape off the glove. Oh, touch gloves and a leg kick.
Never a fan of the touch gloves and then throw a punch or a kick.
Straight afterwards. Earning a little shuck and jive there.
A little bit showboating. The problem behind it is it looks like Johan can hit probably pretty hard.
Yeah, you don't want to leave your chin in the wrong place.
However, his excessive showboating made him complacent, and he failed to see Segas setting up a brutal spinning kick.
Oh, this always sinks!
And And that's exactly what I said is you don't do that kind of stuff. Ends up getting paid for it.
And Sagas just waited.
In a split second, Harding went from showman to knockout victim, as Sagas landed a devastating head kick that immediately put him down.
Viciousness in the ground and pound that followed.
Yeah, he definitely did come after him with a lot of anger, and it was probably the showboating.
We have your winner in the blue corner,
Danny Garcia versus Rod Sulka. The mismatch was already pretty obvious, but Sulka's antics just made the knockout all that more emphatic and humiliating.
En 19 victorias, tiene 3 derrotas. Fue una sorpresa también.
Rod Sulka came into this fight as a massive underdog, but his cocky behavior suggested he believed otherwise. He attempted to engage in flashy movements and dropped his hands as if he was unfazed by Danny Garcia's power.
Primera caída en cuanto puso sus puños en acción. 8, 9, armando la resistencia de Sulka. Otra vez, muñeco al suelo, segunda caída. 4, 5, 6.
Garcia cruelly knocked him unconscious with a flurry of powerful blows, making him pay for his arrogance.
El referí decía no va más, tremendo knockout y estaba ya previsto que esto iba a suceder. Entra la doctora, entran los supervisores, Danny Garcia victorioso con un tremendo knockout técnico porque el referí ni siquiera tuvo que contar. Preocupadísimo, enseguida el referí cruzó los brazos. Por suerte se reincorpora Sal.
He is the winner by way of knockout, and he is still undefeated, Danny Swift Garcia.
Danny Garcia versus Lucas Mathisi.
Le quiero una play limpia. Escúcheme, cuídate, listos, vámonos.
Two devastating punchers collided in this welterweight war.
Both of them starting to find the range.
All the weight behind the shot.
Here he comes. Garcia doing well to cover up and work. Big left hand from him.
Easier with that jab than I thought he would have been. Good right hand.
That's another really solid one.
Boxing ability, it was just discipline was my feel.
Good again.
But being very disciplined tonight.
Reputation.
Ooh, good shots there from Mathisi.
In the 11th round, after a back-and-forth battle, Garcia caught Mathisi with a crushing left hook that sent the Argentine destroyer stumbling into the ropes.
From that right-hand side.
On the back of the head that was, I think.
Body shots and he's gone down. Knockdown, says the referee. The first time Matisse has been down and it's...
But it looked like a good right hand to respond to it from
There's a knockdown by the referee. Oh, it's terrific from Garcia. Matisse keeps coming.
Just at the back of the head there.
Well, down. And now he's out of the ropes, and that should have been the referee.
A follow-up barrage of punches left Mathisi defenseless, and the referee stepped in to stop the fight.
Breathtaking end to this fight. People are on their feet all around the MGM Grand Garden. A stunning end to what has been a remarkable...
Garcia had proven he could match power with anyone, silencing doubters with a spectacular knockout.
You will see.
He know it.
That was certainly a fight to watch.
And still unifying WBA and WBC super lightweight champion of the world, Danny Swift Garcia.
So Garcia gets it, and rightly so.
Deontay Wilder versus Luis Ortiz.
Deontay Wilder, King Kong Ortiz.
Ortiz was having the better of the exchanges through 6 rounds, outboxing the heavy-hitting Wilder with his superior technique.
But that should stop. That's not a bad spot to be at. See, there it was, right there, just lining right up in front.
Oh, off the elbow.
That knows that he can't go back any further, so he's throwing that punch, so he can't be sloppy.
Ortiz again, this time firing. All right, Wilder says bring it. Ortiz is doing that. Maybe trying to get him to open himself up a little bit.
And here you see Ortiz step into the body, throwing his great left hand to the body. And this is Deontay saying, "You can't touch me. It ain't hurting me." It's good defense by Ortiz. And here you see Ortiz coming up with a looping left.
But the Bronze Bomber only needs one chance. In the 7th round, as Ortiz moved forward, Wilder feinted with his jab and followed with a crushing right hand that connected perfectly on the Cuban's temple.
That's what I was waiting for. That's all it took.
You know, here you see him pouring, taking his time and straight down the middle.
He made a nice turn, too. Make a turn, see? He makes a turn and gets the position he wanted. Bam, right there. That was sweet.
That was hair trigger. And look, Ortiz is a one shot. It wasn't just one shot last time, it was several. It was the uppercut was a coup de grace. In this case, that is a one-shot knock.
Like I said, it only takes one punch. And
Ortiz went down hard, his body convulsing as he tried to beat the count. He managed to rise at 9, but was clearly finished, forcing the referee to stop the contest.
Was all it took, and Deontay Wilder,
champion of the world, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder.
David Tua versus John Ruiz.
In the dressing room, 2 things you must remember: obey my commands at all times, and most important, protect yourself at all times. Any questions? Shake hands. Good luck to both of you.
The explosive Samoan was known for his devastating left hook, and he saved his best for this heavyweight clash. In the 19th second of the 1st round, as Ruiz tried to establish his jab, Tua stepped inside and unleashed his signature left hook with devastating precision.
Tua came storming out. It's over. Tony Perez stops it at the count of 5. Quite a bit right there. That had Tyson written all over it, the way it was thrown and everything by Tua. Now he knows he's done the damage here. He comes right in, and before John Ruiz can recover, Tua is all over him. One more right hand, another one in there. And that one...
The punch caught Ruiz perfectly on the button, and the future champion went down like a sack of cement, his body going completely limp.
Tony Perez on the outside, waiting for these guys to fight their way out. There's their right hand. Tony Perez should be there right now, and maybe one punch happening very fast. Left hook by Tua. As we get the time listed, that's the one there that maybe didn't have to get in. As Ruiz.
Medical personnel rushed into the ring as Ruiz lay unconscious, showcasing the terrifying power of Tua's left hand. Drop a comment below and tell us which knockout left you absolutely speechless. And don't forget to subscribe for more incredible boxing content that will leave you on the edge of your seat.